Hey Oaks, I finally got my life together enough to start this channel. Woo! For those of you guys who have followed me from Instagram or my Facebook page, thank you so much for coming through here to support me as well. I really, really do appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. And if this is the first time you see me anywhere, my name is Mbalinkosi Mutuswa, Mbalzi at work if you will. Follow me on Facebook and Instagram. I will link those two down below. So just a quick introduction. I'm a Joburg girl and I just moved to Dubai. Well, not just moved. It's been about 5 months for me and 4 months for my son. He moved here in January. So I just came to set up, like my husband and I just wanted to make sure that we get our lives together before we bring him over. That's just been the journey. On my Instagram and my Facebook, I mainly focus on my natural hair journey and just a bit of life woven in there. And this channel is going to be pretty much the same. So for my first video, I just wanted to keep it lighthearted, just, a nice kickoff. And so I'm going to talk to you guys about the 5 things that I've learned in the 5 months that I've been here. So number 1, I've spoken about this before on IGTV, and it's the hard water here. So the water is different and my hair does not like it. My hair was breaking and it was a mess. I've found a couple of strategies to help me combat the effects of hard water. I go into those in detail on my video on IGTV, so definitely go have a look, comment, ask me any questions that you may have about, hard water if you suspect that you're living in a hard water area. I got my water filter and those do help, but they don't last as long as they say they will. I don't know, maybe I just showered like too much. I don't know what the expectation is, but it tells you quite a bit of showers, like, say 30,000 showers or 30,000 liters or whatever. It's been a while since I've looked at the box, but you expect sometime 3 to 6 months, but after about 2.5 months, I realized that my hair was like crying again and it was getting brittle, and I realized it was time to change my shower head. It's going to be a struggle just to really pay attention to my hair after each wash, so that I don't keep on washing my hair when the filter is not doing what it needs to do. And the second thing that I have found since I got here is that the air is moist, and for me that made me excited. I was like, so my hair is going to be like ultra moisturized. I have low porosity hair and my hair usually thrives in humid places. I don't place that much importance on having defined hair, and yes, humid weather will make your hair shrink, but like 4C hair is going to be 4C hair, and I let my hair groove out. So I thought, extra moisture, can't be mad at that. But I haven't figured out what it is. It's just my hair isn't loving the air. It is still drying even though the air is moist. So I don't know if it's because the moisture is coming from salt water. We're in a really weird place where you're by the ocean and you're in the desert at the same time. So maybe it's just a combination of the dry desert air and the moist sea water and the salt maybe combining to make a cocktail that my hair doesn't quite like. I'll figure that out as I go along. I haven't quite put my finger on it, but I've noticed that if I leave my hair out for a couple of days at a time, I will definitely have like very dry and brittle hair. And the third thing that I've noticed since I got here is the price of protective styles just hurts my feelings. Not because the people here are like, uber crazy with their pricing, whatever. I just still convert to the rand every time I look at anything. So the price of everything hurts my feelings, guys, whether it be groceries, whether it be just anything, like clothes, everything is just more expensive. And so I need to just stop doing the conversion. Otherwise, I'm never going to get anything done. And so I have been looking at a couple of the salons. There are quite a few salons for black women that I've seen on Instagram, and they advertise quite a bit on Facebook as well. So my thing right now is just looking at, I get the pricing, sure, but also just their work over time, seeing if, no one's edges look like they're struggling on the page. I'm also very tender-headed, so, I don't want to go to a place that looks like they pull. And yeah, I'll just find the place that's close by enough, hits the right price point, their work looks good, and it looks like their customers' edges are flourishing. I'm doing my research at this point. But yeah, like, I know it's a broke boy thing to say, but the only reason I haven't gotten a protective style yet is just the price. I have to get used to it, and I'm gonna bite the bullet. But yeah. And the fourth thing that I noticed out here, and a reason I need a protective style, guys, I do not want to be dramatic, but the one day I think my hair got sunburned. I don't know if that's a thing that's possible, but I legit do think my hair got sunburned, and let me explain why. Okay, it's getting really hot, and it's not even as hot as it can get, guys. This is still spring, and temperatures are maxing out at about 35, 36 degrees every day, and it's still going to get hotter. June, July, and August, we're going to be crying real tears, and it can hit about 45. So on this particular day, I was outside I had a puff, and this particular bus stop I was at happens not to have a cover. Most of them are covered, some of them even air conditioned if you in the right area. But I was at an uncovered bus stop, and I waited for about 10 to 15 minutes. And during that time, I mean, you burn, right? Cool. Like, my skin wasn't sunburnt. I always have my sunscreen on. I'm responsible that way. But my hair felt like straw afterwards. I know for a fact that I left home with a moisturized puff, and when I got home, it literally was just dry. Like, it felt burnt, I want to say. So I'm going to research if you can actually get sunburn in your hair. So it's not quite the same as heat damage, and a deep condition mostly fixed the problem. It took 2 deep conditions for my hair to feel like completely normal again, but the sun burnt my hair, guys. And so I've been in heat and all of that, but I've noticed that the turban series has actually been a lifesaver, because my hair is always under something, under a cap, under a turban, so I maybe need to invest in an umbrella for days that I'm not, like if I'm going to be taking public transport and my hair isn't covered, because yeah, like my hair felt terrible that day. So yeah, sunburn hair, I really didn't expect it. And also maybe it was a cocktail of, the drying effect of the air, like the seawater in the air drying out my hair plus being in the sun. But yeah, my hair was not happy. So sunburn for your hair, a concept. And the last thing that I have found out, and I struggled with this quite a bit, is that there are this many products for type 4 women in the stores. Like, black girl, you're on your own. Like, not even dark and lovely, like the OG products, not even the products for relaxed hair, like zero, nothing at all. You know what I mean? Like, everywhere you go, you'll at least find a relaxer, because they expect for black women to buy those, right? Here, there's, guys, zero. Like, and I was quite shocked by that. So if you are going to the grocery store, you're gonna have to dip into the products aimed at wavy to straight hair. But as a type 4 girl, like, there's really nothing for you on the shelves. Obviously, there's products that work for us. You can pick up Tresemme or herbal essences or whatever, like bridge the gap, make it work. And luckily, I had brought products from home. So I brought products, but I didn't bring a lot. It was like maybe 2 months worth of products at that. I had a lot to bring. I was moving with a child. I wasn't going to bring like a whole suitcase of products. There was souk.com, and now they're just amazon.ae, and you can get products on there, but people have gotten scammed on there. Like, people I know personally, like, whether it be products where the seal is already broken, like someone used it and then like refilled it with other things, like, or the products were fake or something was off with them. And like I said, I'm still converting everything, and so the price of everything hurts me. I don't want to pay money and not get what I paid for. Like, that would just, honestly, that would be the worst thing. So, I have been bridging the gap with products off the shelf that I've been able to find. But at the end of the day, you will need products aimed at your hair, just like straight hair products aren't as heavy as products that are aimed at type 4 hair. And sometimes you just need that extra moisture. And so I've been struggling with that quite a bit. So I guess if I'm gonna order from Amazon, it's just a matter of making sure that it's a reputable distributor. You can look at people's what are they called? You can look at people's reviews. Reviews is the word that I'm looking for. So you can look at reviews and just see how reliable a distributor they are. But after hearing from a friend that she received fake things, I was just put off, and it's made me wait a while to get products. So yeah, and it's really odd because there are so many black women here. So you would have thought at the very least like a relaxer and like a Dark and Lovely hair lotion of sorts. But yeah, so that's the struggle here, and that about covers it. So my strategy has been to keep my hair moisturized, one, and then leave it alone. So on Instagram, just over a month ago, I started the turban series, just different ways on how to tie your turban, and that's really been helping me. So it was Turban Tuesday, but it was actually in live turban every day. I keep my hair in flat twists, like, I don't know if you can see these little lumps here. Those are my flat twists, or even those ugly bedtime twists, guys. Just, throw them under your turban or a cap. Like on days that I'm fetching my son from school and that's the only outside contact that I'm having, then I'll throw on a cap. Like, I don't mind being crusty. Everyone must face their front. We all have things to do. Like, you're going to get what you're going to get. I'm not going to be cute every single day. But on days that I needed to be cute and my hair was, in the twists or whatever, I throw on a turban. The only time I have my hair out is if I need to look cute for something, like if I'm going somewhere or whatever. Otherwise, if I have like braids or twists in my hair, I'll keep those in, wash them in the twists, condition them in the twists, let the twist dry, maybe take it down to moisturize because I have to rake the product through so much because I'm low porosity. Rake the product through, do up the twists again, and I'm good to go for another 10 days maybe. And my hair is retaining moisture better that way. A little while ago, I also did a trim, and I haven't been doing anything extra to my hair besides deep conditioning. If all else fails, if you're doing nothing else, is wash your hair to make sure that your scalp is clean and to deep condition. So I've been doing that. I haven't done much else with my hair in the past little while. So, the braids and then a puff if I'm going somewhere I want to be cute or have my afro out. So I've largely been leaving my hair alone. And even when my hair's out, it will only be for about 2 or 3 days before my wash day. And that way I mess with my hair less. I always have my fingers in my hair. So even though I don't style a lot, I touch my hair a lot. And so this way it just remains undisturbed. And when I had short hair, which was the fastest growth that I'd ever seen from my hair, I actually just left my hair alone. Like, it was even neglected at that time. So I wasn't keeping up with my deep conditions or anything. But by virtue of being left alone, I was able to retain that length. And I think my strategy for the past month and some change has been working. I think I'm back at pre-trim length. And I trimmed off quite a bit, about 1 inch or 2.5 centimeters, like all around. And I feel like that's grown back, and that's faster than my usual growth rate. So maybe on some level, the moisture in the air is working for me. But the hair growth has been pretty quick back to the length that I had, because I did feel, I don't know, awkward. Like, I felt like my hair was back at an awkward length after the trim. So I think that, yeah, now it's past that little awkward phase, but by no means is it like super hair growth. It's, I think, really just helped along by the fact that I have left it alone. And I'm going to continue to leave my hair alone. Very soon I'll find somewhere to go and do my hair. I'll let you guys know if I'm brave enough to order any products online. I'm getting there, because I can't use straight hair products forever. It's just not, it's not really viable. And yeah, that about covers it. So yeah, let me know if you have any questions about Dubai, about hair. I don't mind, I'll answer them to the best of my abilities. If I don't have the answer, then we can look for the answer together. I also haven't decided whether or not I am making this a Fro Friday situation like I have on Instagram. Let me know if that's what you'd like if it's a regular every Friday, let me post for you, or if it can just be like sporadic and as and when things come up. So we'll figure that out together. And yeah, so don't forget to subscribe and hit what is it called? So hit the notification bell so that you know whenever it is that I post. Yeah, we can have fun together. Thank you so much for joining me for this video. It's the first one, and I didn't die. Who would have guessed it? So I will be seeing you in the near future, most likely next Friday. Mwah.